button, guys. A lot of people that told you for months Dragon Age the Veilguard was part of this huge wokeness infection that is making the gaming industry bad are now playing and creating content for the game, expanding its reach and possible sales. Hypocrites. What is this nigga talking about? What is this nigga talking about? What is this nigga talking about? Don't we make content for gamers? Doesn't it make sense that if we're going to consistently talk trash about a game, that we should be uniquely informed on said game? I'm sorry. Shouldn't it be, if we're going to cover leaks and news that says a game is really woke, shouldn't we play that game ourselves for our audience to know whether or not they should invest? Like, let's take Dragon Age the Veilguard for a moment. We've been talking about how woke and how trash the woke stuff in the game was going to be. Don't you think it's important for me to play that game and to be able to showcase that to my audience? Because if we play through the game and none of that stuff is there, it's important for me, a person who talked a lot of trash about the game, to let my audience know that we were wrong. I think it's okay to buy this game. Unfortunately, that's not the case, because a lot of people have revealed the game is actually extremely woke. Disgustingly woke. And so people have to make their decisions. Now, my thing is, I'm never going to tell my audience what to do, okay? I'm never going to tell my audience what to do. If a game is really woke, but it's really good, I've always said, it's not just games, it's movies as well. If a movie or a game or a book or a comic or whatever the hell is extremely woke, but it's extremely good, I am not going to attack or chastise anybody for playing it, for watching it, for reading it, because ultimately what we are all here for is to be entertained. So yes, the only reason I don't play more of this stuff is because, historically speaking, I've had 2 jobs, and so I just didn't have time to play all of these woke games. But I would have played Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League if that's what my audience wanted. I would have played what else has come out this year? I don't know. Insert whatever trash woke game here. I would have played it if that's what my audience wanted me to do. So I don't know what this dude is talking about. Shouts out to the Raging D-Head with a $2 super chat. My nigga. He says, Keef is just tweaking because streamers killing him. Facts. Oh, Mr. West's his name with a $5 super chat. My nigga. He can't see things like that. The big picture is hard for him to see, and everything to them is surface level. Bingo. He goes on to say, even if that's how you really feel about current day gaming, you should see the people blatantly being hypocrites and call them out for it. I would never say the KKK is bad for society and then support them monetarily by going to rally or some shit. Did you just compare playing a video game to supporting the KKK? Guys, tell me I'm tripping. The difference is, I can't believe I have to explain this. The difference is, we know the KKK is racist. We know that the KKK has historically committed crimes in the name of racism. There's things that we know. Everything that we learned about Dragon Age was speculative. There's hours of content in the game. Shout out to Toxin. You just became a single mom. Shouts out to you. And you also just confirmed to me that our single mom counter is still not working. I don't know how to fix it. Hypnotic won't help me. I just don't get it. I don't know. I don't get it. It's not working. But yes, shouts out to you, Toxin. You now have all the single moms are in the chat. You guys all have access to the spears. You can now chuck spears. So yes. But yeah, though. And here's the thing. Content or the entertainment industry is our job. Some of us review content, and I think it's important for us to be informed on the stuff that we talk about. Nerdrotic, he talks shit about a lot of movies and games. Critical Drinker, they talk shit about a lot of movies and whatnot. They still go watch them so they can review them. I'm giving my audience my raw opinion on Dragon Age Veilguard. And my raw opinion on it, as much as a lot of my audience may not like the fact that I'm saying it, is that the game really ain't that bad so far. I'm only 2.5 hours in. We'll play longer tonight. He goes on to say, some of their fans saying, how are they supposed to accurately talk about the game? They had no problem inaccurately talking about the game for months, and now all of a sudden they have to play the game to speak about it? Fuck out of here, it's hypocrisy. What are you talking about? What's been inaccurate? What's been accurate, you fucking idiot? Cursing again. Sorry about that. I need, like, remember that South Park movie where they put that chip in Cartman, and every time he cuss, he goes, I need that. What is he talking about? What was inaccurately reported? It's been confirmed the director of a game is a trans woman. It's been confirmed that they put identity politics into the game, hence the 2-minute segment of them talking about pronouns. What did we report inaccurately? What did we talk about that was inaccurate? It's clear the game has an ideological agenda. What are you talking about? This dude is a clown. I really, really wish you would go back to making PC versions of Long Beach Griffey content. I really wish you would. I really wish you would. But now you've become some sort of political activist online, and it's hilarious. This isn't a case where they think something in the game is bad and need to prove it. They already knew this game had the woke ideology they claim is destroying the community. To have that knowledge and buy it anyway after telling people not to is hypocritical. First of all, nobody had to tell our audience not to buy anything. The entire reason we have an audience is because people keep putting stuff in the games that our audience doesn't want. And so we talk about it. Now, obviously, we make content about video games, so we have to actually play video games. I played Unknown 9 and I hated every moment of it and I quit it. We're critics, you idiot. What are you talking about? What good is a critic who doesn't play or watch or read any of the stuff that he's criticizing or she's criticizing? What are you talking about? And on top of that, our audiences want to see us play them so they can make a decision for themselves. I guarantee you there's going to be somebody in my chat, Hypnotic's chat, Kato's chat, Smash JT's chat, one of their chats who watched us play this game and decided, you know what? I don't think this game is that bad. I can get past the pronouns. I can get past the top surgery scars. I can get past the lecturing dialogue. I just want to play this game. They might wait for it to go on sale, but they're going to decide they're going to play it. So I don't know what you're talking about. Here comes the act, ma'am. It's an interesting dichotomy, isn't it? Content creators who solely produce anti-woke content are paradoxically not anti-woke themselves. How can one truly be anti-woke advocate when someone's entire channel relies on the existence of wokeness in gaming to make content? Okay, what are we talking about? What are we talking? Not anti-woke themselves. You can make that argument if you could prove that I'm playing this game anywhere but on stream. I promise you, every moment of me playing Dragon Age the Veilguard will be on stream, unless it turns out to be an amazing game. If it turns out to be an amazing game, then I will sit here and I will tell you, we're going to take the L. The game is amazing. No, I did not finish Unknown 9. I really didn't. I couldn't bring myself to finish it. And then he goes on to say, how can one truly be an anti-woke advocate when someone's entire channel relies? So basically he's saying that if there was no wokeness, we wouldn't have anything to talk about. I'll concede that if it wasn't for wokeness, a lot of us might not have started channels. I'll concede that. But I've been talking shit since I was born, my nigga. If I wasn't talking shit about the wokeness stuff in video games, I'd still be talking shit. I'd just be talking shit about something else. But the reason we have channels is to call this shit out. Now let's say for instance, after 2024, the entire industry, Hollywood and the video game industry pivots and says, no more woke stuff, no more racism talk, no more politics, no more gender ideology, none of this stuff. And there's no more woke stuff to talk about. Well, obviously we have a plan for that. Remember, for those of you who are new to the audience, new to my audience, new to my channel, the goal of my channel is to eventually get to what I call a show, Sneak and Geek Live. I want to do G4 better than G4 did G4. I want to have the first take version of nerd culture. I want to have a show that's going to have a beautiful woman as the host. And we're going to talk about video games, movies, comic books, anime, all of that stuff. It'll be a 2-hour show. In the beginning, it'll start on Tuesdays and Thursdays. It'll go for 2 hours, live stream. The host will be a beautiful woman. We're gonna celebrate the content that's coming out, right? So let's just say for that week, let's say for instance, there's a new Alien movie coming out. And then there's also a new Resident Evil game coming out that week. So the Tuesday show will probably be centered around the new Alien movie that's coming out. So the whole theme will be the Alien movie. And we'll be talking about everything Alien. We'll have debates on which alien is the best alien and all of this stuff. Then Thursday's show will be centered around the latest Resident Evil game to release. And then we'll have a show entirely themed around Resident Evil. We'll be talking about other topics as well. And then we'll also have debates about issues in each industry. That's what I want to do. I want to have an ESPN version of nerd culture. That's what I want to do. What G4 should have done, but failed to do. That's what I want to do. Notice I didn't mention anything about being anti-woke there. So yeah. Obviously, we're not going to have 25 people in an expensive ass office spot. We're going to have our host, an audio engineer, a cinematographer. Obviously, I'm the producer. We'll have some guests on there or whatever the case may be. So stop pretending like we ain't got nothing else to talk about. We want to talk about games in a positive light. I would have loved to grift and make nothing but positive video game stuff so I can get flued out to BioWare, so I can get flued out to CD Projekt Red and get paid to lie about video games. I would love to do that. I would love to talk great about your game and mean it and get paid to do it. But I can't because it's not who I am. I can't. My mom will tell you I'm the worst liar ever. No. My mom will tell you that I can't lie because I refuse to keep up with the lie. If I tell you today I got shot and I'm lying, you'll ask me tomorrow, hey man, how you feeling after getting shot? I will look you dead in the face and say, what? I'm just not good at lying. I'm sorry. Chase, you trolling. That's not the only thing the mighty Keef was saying. Let's go back to his page. I call these guys out a lot, but not because I'm pro DEI. I actually think diversity for the sake of diversity is bad. Well, then we're on the same page. I have plenty of tweets saying that. I simply see through these anti-woke grifters' disingenuous nature and call them out. Okay, so why every time we offer you to come and debate, your ass is skating in the opposite direction? You can't make this stuff up.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
You can't. It has gotten to a point where every time they see a black person, woman, or gay person, it is DEI or wokeness. The gaming conversations aren't even about actual gaming anymore. It's what politics are in gaming from journalists and these anti-woke idiots. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about every time they see a black person, woman, or gay person, it's DEI or wokeness. It is because you don't know how to put these people in games where it makes sense. Ghost of Yahweh yes, I said it. That's what I said. Ghost of Yahweh. Sue me. It just sounds better. Again, when it doesn't make mathematical sense for you to put diversity, equity, and inclusion in there, it's wokeness. I don't care what you say. Ghost of Tsushima, had a perfect lead. Why would you not give us Ghost of Tsushima 2? As I keep saying, having a new hit IP is hard to do, guys. It's hard to do. So when you have one, you don't switch it up immediately. Like, what if they took John Wick, right? What if they took John Wick and then in the John Wick sequel gave you Jane Wick instead? You think that would have did well at the box office? Oh, you guys remember Jane Wick? Where here's Rachel Zegler and Jane Wick. No, what did I say? Oh, you guys remember John Wick? Well, congratulations. Here's Rachel Zegler in Jane Wick now. They killed her cat. Now she's on a revenge mission. Nobody's going to see that. And we know you did it if the first movie was a hit and you say we getting a sequel and then you decide to just kick Keanu Neal to the curb and say we going with Rachel Zegler. We know you did it because you wanted to have more female representation. We know you did it. So you can get the hell out of here with that, mighty Keef. He goes on to say, not to mention for a lot of them, the DEI phrase is just a way to mask their racism. Really? I'm racist? Oh, I'm a coon. I'm a coon. Despite the fact that I date mostly black women. I'm a coon. Sure. Most of the people I'm around are black people. Everybody at my Thanksgiving dinner is probably gonna be black people. My auntie's married to a white guy who he's really a black guy who changed his like he's a white guy who thinks he's black. Okay, I'm sorry, but he's white nonetheless. Okay, they latch on to whatever rage bait they can find and feed their audience with without really any research. As I've highlighted time and time again, they send their fan base to attack developers for simply creating a game they disagree with. I notice how you keep saying without doing any real research or lying. Prove us wrong. Nah, don't go to Grums because Grums pulled out that 4chan document and said it was an NDA from Mr. Matty Plays. No, don't do that. That's low-hanging fruit. And Grums apologized for that. Tell us throughout the year where we've been wrong. Tell us. What's going on, Mithrix? Kai Bruness? What's going on? Jazz Frenchie? The Trillis? Genty Maxi? What's going on? Vitso L? What's going on in the chat, y'all? I'm so glad to see 60 of y'all in here. Tell us where we were wrong. That's all you gotta do. Take Endymion, right? Let's take Endymion, right? If all the information that's being fed to Endymion or Smash JT is a lie, why don't these companies come out and discredit them? That's all you got to do. Come out and discredit him. If Cardi B can sue YouTuber Tasha K for spreading false rumors about her, you're not going to tell me Ubisoft can't sue Endymion for spreading rumors about what's going on behind closed doors at Ubisoft. You can't tell me that. The truth of the matter is if even a drop of what they're saying is true and Ubisoft got to go through discovery, they're gonna lose the case, but they're gonna get exposed. But the Ubisoft guy, he did come out and call Endymion a liar, and then got exposed for being a liar himself. How you gonna come out and say, oh yeah, this YouTuber is lying, we hire based on merit, and we catch you in 4K? Your company literally has a program designed to hire women and exclude men who don't identify as something other than being a man. Where have we been wrong? Mighty queer. What may have started as a movement against corruption in journalism has devolved into a commodification of hatred and disingenuous narrative spinning. Only now it's by people who swore they were trying to save the community. Where's the hatred? Where's the hatred? Why? Because I don't want to be lectured to about pronouns in a video game. It means I'm hateful. Dude, Keef, get your bitch ass off of Twitter and come do this debate. Get your bitch ass off of Twitter and come do the debate. I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, your channel isn't big enough or oh, your platform isn't big enough. This ain't got nothing to do with platforms. This is about the conversation. We ain't even got to do it on YouTube. We can do it on Twitter Spaces. Get your bitch ass off of Twitter and come do the fucking debate. Because I noticed y'all be quick to want to debate somebody white. Because soon as you start losing that debate, are you a racist? Are you a misogynist? Are you a homophobe? Soon as you see a black person want to debate you, ooh, black. What's up, Mr. Fruddy Duddy? What's going on, my guy? And see me, I'd rather debate you in person. Cause all that little rah-rah energy y'all be having all on Twitter, y'all don't believe none of that. I hate to get real ghetto on y'all, but I can't. You can take the nigga out the hood. You can't take the hood out the nigga. Listen, I'm with all the smoke. Cause y'all get on here calling people weirdos and all type of stuff. Okay, all right, that's cool. I am from Atlanta. Don't forget, all my life I had to fight. Khalid says, I'd love to see that. He a big pussy though. Yeah. He said, you won this at Mighty Queef. Mr. Fruddy says, I say Dragon Age is likely a flop just due to projected sales, which we can garner from games that perform similarly across all platforms. Dragon Age Veilguard might sell 3, maybe 4 million copies. That's a good point. That's a good point. Initial Power says it had a whole DEI section on their website. Exactly. Like, how you gonna come out and say, Endymion's a liar? We hire based on merit. Nigga, we see Ubisoft in 4K. There's a DEI section here. Ain't got nothing to say.
Oh, fuck
nothing
you,
to say.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.